All right. Good morning. Thanks for joining. This is exciting. All right. For Pilates this morning, you are going to need either that ring or that ball. And then we're going to need small weights. And then you're going to need a band. That band is for our lower body. So if you don't have that rubber loop band, you can use that fabric band as well. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and get started. I was super excited that you guys could both join. I hate training to an empty one. All right, we are going to start on that back side. We have used this as a finisher, but we are going to use this as our warm up today. So we're going to start with those rock and rolls. So you're going to round that spine. We roll it. We're just going to push back up here. Okay, so we roll it up. As you're coming to heels down, I want you to think about flattening out that back. Think posture. Pilates, we are long. We stay nice and long. And now we're going to go ahead and add the legs extend and we reach. Knees to chest and reach. Round that spine, extend those legs and reach. Reach. For 4 more. Round it, extend, reach. This one does not have to feel graceful. You're focused on rounding your spine. We extend legs, find length. Round it, kick out. Good. Combining a lot of total body movements here. Last one. Good. From here, you're going to lay yourself back on that mat. We are going to extend those arms overhead. If you have been with me since the beginning, you're going to remember banana rolls. So what you're going to do, you're going to roll over to your stomach. We elevate arms and legs. We then roll back. If you have to use your toes or your fingers to push you back to that back side, do so. Then we roll back to that other side. Lift. We push back to that back. As that core gets stronger, you'll be able to use less arm and leg to get yourself rolled back over. Okay, so you're just playing with it here, finding your stretch within it. Good. Lift it up, working at your own pace. We've got one more roll. Good. Take it to that back and relax. Good. We bring knees to chest. We're going through all of those one more time for 60 seconds each, starting with that knees to chest rock and roll with that extend. And go. Knees to chest, extend. Knees to chest, extend. We're doing it for 60 seconds, getting into the endurance of it. Good. Rock and roll it. Extend. Find that length. Pilates, we're searching for that length in everything that we do. Knees to chest, round the spine. Good. 10 seconds. We're taking it to those banana rolls. Again, you can find peace in knowing I'm the only one being recorded on those banana rolls. They're not supposed to look pretty, but they're super functional. And switch. So extend those legs out. We roll it over. All 4 lift up. We're trying to use that body to roll us back to that back side. Up. Then we roll it using your fingers or toes. If you need to, kickstart that roll. Up. We're 4 minutes in, I'm already sweating. Up, we roll it. Good. Use that momentum, use that body. Core is at work here. You've got just under 15 seconds to go. Hang with it. Getting that body good and warmed up. 3, 2, 1, and stop. All right, that was our spicy warm up. We are now going to add that band just above those knees. We are going to take it down to a high plank position, tabletop. Ready, roll in here. Hold on. Okay, bare tabletop, flat back. What we're going to do is we're going to pick it up to hover. We're going to drop that right knee, pull back to center. Left knee, pull back to center. By dropping individual knees, you're getting into that oblique. Core pulls it back to center. We're here for 12 counts. 4, drop right, center, left, center, there's 6. Right knee, center, left, 8. Right, center, left, center, 2 more, right. Then we stay in hover. We're going to drop both knees for 12. 1, pick back up. 2, pick back up. 3, 4, pull that core in. 5, 6, 7, tap them, lift them. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Stay here. We step out, out, in, in. We only go for 8 on this one. Out, out, in, in. There's 2, 3. Good. Halfway. 4, 5. Keep that belly button pulled in. 6. Elbows are wrapped in. 7, 8. Good. We're going to lower those knees. We're opening up to the sides of our mat. From here, we're pushing back to arms extended. We're going to rock forward into a push-up for 8. Those toes are lifted for that push-up. Sit back, rock forward, elbows are wrapped in. Child's pose. Push-up, toes up, elbows in. Chin out of that chest. Sit it back. Take it forward. Lower it. Dig those heels of those hands in as you're pushing out. Lower. For 5, we've got 3 more. Push back. Forward. Lower. 2 more. Rock it forward. Lower that chest. Big push up, out. Last one here. Lower it. Push to the top. And go ahead and walk it back. Shake those arms out. Arms and core. Those legs start to burn at the beginning of that round. By the end, all upper body and core. We go back through all 4 of those exercises one more time. We start in that tabletop position. Back is nice and flat. We've got that belly button pulled in. So making sure that we're not sinking through that back. Pull the belly button in. Toes are curled under. We're going to lift those knees into hover in 3, 2, 1. Up for hover. We drop right, center it, left, center it. I want you to pull center with purpose. 3, 4, 5, elbows stay wrapped. 6, you're not locked out of those elbows, soft bend. 8, 9, 10, 11. Hold, tabletop, we drop both knees. 1, 2, 3, 4, pull that belly button. 5, stay long. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We step out, high plank, step it in, step out, good. Back in for 2, step out, in for 3. Remember, we only have 8 here. In, out for 4, in, out for 5, 6, good. 7, last one, take it in, good, out, lower those knees. We open up those knees, we take it into that child's pose push-up. So we sit back, arms extended, we rock forward, toes are up, elbows in for that push-up. Woo! Push back, rock forward, lower that chest. There's 2. Find length in that stretch back. Keep that body long for that push-up. Don't get in a ball. Get long. 3 more. Down. 2 more. Keep that core pulled in. 1 more. Long. Take it forward. Lower that chest. And 8. Nice job, you guys. All right, you can go ahead and remove that band. We are done with it for the morning, so you can toss it. You will now add either that ball or that ring, does not matter. So we are going to start on our back side. We are going to do bridges, squeezing that ring. So you're applying just enough pressure that you're not losing it. Same thing if you've got that ball, okay? We are going for 10 reps. We're just going to bridge it up. When we bridge up, I want you to think about that core, okay? So you're creating a scoop, essentially, okay? So you're kind of tilting those hips towards your ribs. You're holding that tilt as we lift and squeeze through those glutes. Hamstrings and inner thighs are getting worked as well. We lift. When we come down, we only come to hover. 4, up for 5, up for 6, lift and squeeze, up for 7, don't forget about that core, up for 8, up, good, at 10 we stay at the top, we're up, we're now going to squeeze that ball or that ring, squeeze it, 1, we're holding that squeeze, 2, slow release, squeeze, slow release, 4, squeeze, 5, squeeze, 6, squeeze, 7, having that object between your thighs doesn't let you fully release ever. 7, 3 more, 8, squeeze, controlled release, there's 9, release, there's 10. Good, you're going to drop those hips, rock and roll it up. We are now going to put that ring on that back side. So you're that grip on it, you're putting one at the bottom of that glute, one at the bottom of that ankle. If you've got that ball, you're just tucking that ball back behind that, okay? So you're squeezing that ring. We're going to donkey kick it up with a pulse, okay? So it's anchored at the ankle, right below that glute. We go for 10 reps. Ready? And go. Up, we pulse. 1. Up, pulse. There's 2. Hi, it's not staring. Look at the screen at the same time. Up for 3. Good. Up, getting that pulse at the top. Up for 5. Good. Pulse for 6. Pulse for 7. Pulse 8. Pulse 9. Last one. Pulse for 10. We move that ring or that ball to that other side. Same thing, anchoring at the ankle. We lift and squeeze for 1. Up for 2. Staying on the back side of it. Good. 3. We lift, pulse for 4. Belly button is pulled in. Do not sink through that back. 5. We're always thinking about length, posture. Stay long through that trunk. Up, pulse for 7. Up, pulse for 8. Up, pulse for 9. Up, pulse for 10. All right, from here, we're taking it down to our stomach. We're going into Superman's. You are going to put that ring between your ankles. You're going to have to play with this. If you think about it too much, it's easy to lose it. So if you lose it, if you lose control, just know, same thing, ball will go between your ankles if you don't have that ring. Arms are out. We are lifting for 10, okay? So we've got something between our feet, so we can't go all the way toes to the floor. So you'll have no complete release between those reps. Ready? We lift and release. There's 1. Up for 2. Up for 3. Good. Up for 4. Up for 5. Up for 6. Up for 7. Up 8. Up for 9. Up for 10. You're going to rest your upper body. We're still keeping control of that ring or that ball. We're going to curl, squeeze the ankles together. Release. We lift, curl, squeeze. If you've got that ball, smaller object, think about when you get up here squeezing at your knees, not your ankles. You naturally want to squeeze the object, but you're squeezing the legs and that starts closer to that pelvis. Squeeze it, release, curl, squeeze. Good. Knees are slightly lifted off the ground like the top of that Superman. Not the top, the bottom of that Superman. 7. If those knees are grounded, you're providing a release. We don't want that release. 8. You should feel hamstrings and inner thighs really heating up. 9. Curl it, squeeze, release. 10. Nice job. We push back up to the top. We start on that back side again. We go through all of those one more time. Starting with those bridge hips with either that ball or that ring. Squeezing it between those thighs. You're applying just enough pressure to maintain the hold of that object. We lift and squeeze not squeeze. You're holding that squeeze as you lift for 10 reps. Lift. Remember, you're keeping that little bit of that scoop through that pelvis. 2, you don't have to overextend it. 3, rotate that pelvis just a little bit here. 4, that's not always going to be the instruction or the cue, but today we're really focused on keeping that pelvis a little bit rotated. 4, I'll count. 5, good, control it. 6, up. For 7, slow and control. Do not rush through these reps. 8, remember we hold at the top at 10. 9, hold. We're gonna squeeze. 1, hold that squeeze, slow release. So you should be with me. 2, we squeeze. When I say the number, we're going into that squeeze. 3, release. 4, hold it, release. 5, hold, slow release. 6, equal squeeze, right and left, release, squeeze. 7, real bad counting today. 8, release, squeeze, keep those hips lifted, pelvis rotated, squeeze it, release it. 1 more, squeeze, control that release, lower those hips, knees to chest, rock and roll it up. When we squeeze for that rock and roll, you should feel a little bit of that pull through those inner thighs that we've just been working. All right, we take it back over to all fours. You've either got that ball or that ring for those donkey kicks with a pulse. Soft bend through those elbows. Don't walk those elbows out. Core is pulled in and we go up. We pulse at the top. 1, up, pulse at the top. 2, do not feel like that knee has to tuck all the way back into that starting position. That could be causing you to lose that ball or that ring. 4, you can stay just shy of it to keep that squeeze. 5, hope you guys are feeling that same quiver I am. 6, up. 7, 8, don't forget that core. 2 more, up, pulse. There's 9, up, pulse. There's 10. Great job, you guys. We take it to that other side. Repositioning that ball or that ring. Same thing, we're anchoring at that ankle and below that glute. Soft bend through those elbows, core engaged. We lift with a pulse for 10. 1. Up for 2. Good. Up for 3. Up for 4. Up for 5. Good. Up for 6. Up, pulse for 7. Pulse it for 8. Pulse for 9. Pulse for 10. Good job, you guys. We take it down to the floor. We've got those Supermans anchored through that ring or that ball. Lay it down. Arms are extended for the first 10 reps. And we lift. As we lower, we're not wanting to ground that ring or that ball. Lift. 2. Up for 3. Up for 4. Get into those glutes. Feel that squeeze. 5. Clench it. Up for 6. Up for 7. Up for 8. Up for 9. up for 10. We hold it. We now curl it, squeeze it. Remember, that squeeze isn't coming just through those ankles. Curl it, squeeze it. Good. Undo it, not making contact with the floor. Squeeze through those inner thighs. 4, squeeze. For 5, keep those knees just slightly elevated. Up, squeeze. For 6, lower it, lift it, squeeze. Knees are not grounded. Up, curl. We've got 3 more. Lower it, lift it, squeeze. 2, curl it, squeeze. Last one. Up, curl, squeeze, and release. Drop that ring or that ball. We push ourselves up. You now get to get rid of that ring for the rest of the morning. You are going to add those small weights into the mix. Grab a quick drink if you need one. So small weights. You might also want that block. We're going to go into that side position here. So if you prefer to have that block for a little elevation, I will do one side with a block, one side without. So you've got that modification with you. We're going to start. We go right back into a high plank position. So, actually, I'm going to face you guys for this one. So we're going to be in a high plank. We are just going to go 10 alternating arm extensions. Okay, holding that plank. So up to high plank, ready? Right arm, left arm, right, 3, 4, right, left, 6, right, left, 8, right, left, 10. Now we're going to do the same thing with our legs. So right leg lifts, left leg lifts, right, squeezing through that glute, 4, 5, cores pulled in, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower those hips. We're taking it into that weighted side crunch now. So you're going to have that block. If you choose to have that block, leg is extended, arm is extended with that weight. We're just taking an elbow to knee crunch, but we're not letting that leg drop. Okay. We're going to go 10 on the right, 10 on the left. Okay. So I'll start with that block for the first one. I'll take it to the floor for the second round. Lift and squeeze. 1. Think about pulling that core in. Keep that crunch in front of your body. You're not trying to take it right up. Take it a little bit to the front to get that oblique squeeze. 4. Extend. Squeeze for 5. Squeeze for 6. Good. There's 7. Keep that arm lifted. We're warming it up for that next round. 8. 9. 10. We lower it. We push up. We take it to that other side. Same thing. So either that hand is on the floor, ready, and crunch. 1, 2, good. 3, squeeze it. 4, oblique. 5, stay, get long. 6, get as long as you can. Squeeze as tight as you can. 7, long. 8, good. Can you tell what part is stabilizing? You should feel the work that we've already done in that lower body. And release. Good. We take it to the top. Plank with those arm extensions. You should feel so much overlap from exercise to exercise, group to group. Ugh, dog hair in my mouth. Ugh. Ugh. That overlap is heavy as we go through it today. All right. We step to high plank, arms extend first. Ready? Right. We go to left. So we've got that upper body at work. We're stabilizing through those inner thighs. Glutes help. Good. Core's at work. Right. Left for 8. Right. Left. Hold high plank. Our legs now go. Glute squeeze right. Glute squeeze left. Right. Left for 4. Right. Left. 6. Right. Left for 7 or 8. Right. Left for 10. We take it to those weighted side crunches. Block if you prefer it, floor if you like. We get long between every crunch. Length, lift it to start, right in front of that body. Keep that leg crunching towards the front so you can get into that oblique, that front oblique. 3. Pushing the air out as elbow and knee come together. 4. 5. Stay with it. 6. Keep that leg high. 7. 2 more. We've got it. Last one. There's 10. We lower it with control. We take it over to that opposite side. 10 reps. Leg is extended. Arm is extended. We lift that leg. And now we crunch. 1. Get long. 2. 3. 4. 5. We're halfway there. Length. Squeeze. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. And release. Good. All right, you can get rid of that block. You're going to pull that second dumbbell in. You know where we have not gone yet. And we are going there. On your feet. We have got an arm section to finish it out. Just get the computer elevated so you can see me.
I'm so thankful no one can see us.
I am so drenched right now. All right, here we go. We're going to start with around the world. Good news is today, this week, we've only got 10 reps of everything. So wrists are facing away. They're staying out in front of that body. 1. Good. Out in front of that body. Tap at the top. Tap at the bottom. Up for 3. Up for 4. We are slow and controlled. Finding that length. 5. Up for 6. Up for 7. 3 more. Up for 8. Up for 9, up for 10. Good. From here, we go 16. But what you're going to do is one arm is going to lift, one goes back. Then we alternate. So think front raise, back raise. We go 16. 3. Wrists are down on both sides. 4, 5. 1 forward, 1 back. Think of it at like 2 and 8, 11 and 7. No clue what number we're on. 9, 10. We've got 6 more. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Wrists are facing up. We are serving it. Serve. As we serve, I want you to think about popping those wrists up. Pop it. Extend it out. 2, 3, 4, 5. Core's pulled in. 6. We don't let that core off the hook. 7. Wrap those fingers around the handles of those weights. Don't extend those fingers off of it. 8, 9. We stay at the top at 10. Right here, we're going circle taps. Top, bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We stay at the top here too. 8, 9. Stay here. 10. Wrists are up. We curl. Extend it out. 2, 3. Lift that chin up. 4. Nobody hangs their head. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We stay here. 10. We're going to push it up. Rotate the wrists. We're alternating a pull down. 1, 2. Think about pulling into that backside, into that lat. 3. Squeeze that back. 4, 5, 6. We've got 16. 7. Squeeze that lat. You're not shoulder pressing, you're lat pulling. 8, 9. Squeeze. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and drop. Shit. One more round. You're muted. That's a good thing. Stay muted. All right. One more round. All right, ladies, we've got this. No drops. We can do it. Wrists are facing away. We start with those around the world. I'm going to focus on counting, okay? 1, submit. 2, control it. Do not let the fatigue of the muscle dictate the speed of the lift. 3, you are in control. 4, breathe through it. Up for 5. Up for 6. We go up 7. Good. Control that release. Up. 8. Up. 9. Up for 10. Good. We go the forward backward. We've got 16 on it. So 11 and 5, 1 and 7, 2, 3, lift. 4, 5, 6, 7, chase it. 8, 9, 10, 6 more. 11, 12, 13, 14. We take it to service then. 15, 16. Wrists up, pop the elbow. 1. Serve it. 2, 3. Keep those fingers wrapped around the handles. 4, 5. Pop them. 6. Don't get those hands get too close together. 7, 8, 9. We stay at the top. 10. We go circle taps. 1. Fight through it. 2. You've got it. 3, 4. Chin up. 5, 6, 7. Battle. 8, 9. We stay at the top. 10. Open them up. We curl it in. 1, 2. Holy. 3. Curl. 4, 5, 6. We are earning it. Hang with it. 7, 8. We stay at the top at 10. 9. We stay there. 10. Push up. Rotate those wrists. We've got 16 lat pulls. 1. Pulling through that backside, not a push through that shoulder. Pull, squeeze. 3. Pull, squeeze through that lat. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Chin up. 10, 11, 12, 13. 3 more to go. 1, 2, and stop. Stay there. I gotta go hit stop record.